What's going on, everyone? This is Devin, and we're back with another episode of Sports Talk. Cutting the little intro that we normally do, I'm going to be doing up a new one. So just remember, or if we talk sports betting at all, that this is not guaranteed advice. It's all our opinions. And if you got a problem, call the gambling hotline. All right, we'll get right into, because there's been some crazy moves definitely today with NFL and Tyreek Hill going to Miami, where he's going to be paired up with Waddle. Oh, what's your guys' thoughts on this? This is kind of big news today.
Still blows my mind.
It's just out of nowhere. That's like the craziest thing.
That is the crazy. It was literally like 1 minute, Tyreek Hill said, yeah, I kind of want to be traded. And then literally 10 minutes later, he's in the Dolphins.
Yeah.
And see, I didn't even see nothing that he wanted to
I thought
be.
that they just
They told
allowed
him
him.
that
That's
he-
what I
yeah,
thought.
yeah.
It just said they're allowing Tyreek to seek a trade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it wasn't 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Well,
Right,
why wouldn't he get a ton? I bet you he had so many offers right off the back, and it was just, highest offer came in. All right, we'll take that.
And
I don't know why he left, though. Like, he's not happy with going to the Super Bowl and winning, AFC championships and having the best quarterback in the league. I mean, he's not happy with that.
I mean,
Yeah.
Juju was literally that other weapon they needed
Exactly.
to literally go the whole way.
Right.
Like
and-
5 in a row.
Yeah.
Like,
I was coming
And
in here
so-
prepared to say that exact thing.
Literally. And I was like, because that's what everybody, I mean, I think they needed to build a defense a little more, but everybody else, especially a lot of Chiefs fans, think they just needed that other weapon. They finally got it. And then out of nowhere, Tyreek Hill, their main weapon,
He's like,
is just gone.
he pulled his move.
Literally.
Yeah, that was kind of a shocker, I guess. I was not expecting that at
You
all.
got like what,
No.
120 mil for 4
The
years.
highest paid receiver ever.
one of the,
So
and
crazy.
the craziest part is actually not the backside part, but Chiefs only got one first round for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
One
don't-
first round, a second round, and 2 fourths.
yeah.
Right.
They literally
and
I
a
don't know.
6, I think.
Yeah.
And a sixth.
Yep.
It's just weird.
You're telling me one of the best receivers, the highest paid receiver, is only worth that?
And like, why would they just want all picks? Like, why wouldn't they try
Getting a player from
getting
him.
a player that?
Yeah.
Especially when
Could-
they just
could help.
signed.
A Devontae Parker, even.
Right.
Like, yeah, he's in his older years, but
Yeah, somebody that.
Yeah, because now they have at wide receiver, just wide receiver, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Cedric Wilson, Devontae Parker. And then at tight end, Mike Gesicki. And now at running back, they got Chase Edmonds and Rashawn Mostert.
and Myles Gaskin, is he still there? He didn't get traded or nothing, did he?
I'm just looking through trades, and I don't see him.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know if they re-signed him or kept him.
Yeah.
But I did see that they gave Raheem Mostert a good deal.
Yeah, so I think they're going to be fucking good. If
Dolphins,
Tua can
dude.
play,
And their defense is
Whew.
already good.
yeah.
I mean, Tua is literally set up so perfectly
my
to succeed.
God.
Like, if they don't,
It's all him. It's
all him.
literally him.
Literally.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. This will be a test this year.
but I mean,
Hopefully he does do good, so that way all these Tua cards I'm collecting goes up in value.
No kidding.
the Dolphins are going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Oh, yeah,
that's
definitely.
for sure.
And they just got some
It's
big linemen
if
to
Tua
protect
can do
Tua.
Yeah.
good, it's the new Chiefs instantly with Tyreek
Instantly,
Hill.
yeah.
Right,
And
yeah.
their defense late last season, was freaking playing insane.
Oh, yeah, they still have
And
those
they-
key players. so-
Yeah, so I mean, they're literally Super Bowl contenders
Oh,
already.
my God.
And who knows what I mean, they ain't going to probably have a good draft now, but I don't know
Right.
what years those picks are. But
I think
I think it starts next year with
This-
round 1.
I want to see
it's
how
this coming draft.
It's this draft.
This draft, they have first
So-
and second round.
So maybe Chiefs go get like a Chris Olave or
Yeah, just that
somebody.
yeah,
solid receiver, which I think they
Go
need
try to
to.
buy Jamar Chase.
Yeah,
no chance.
Somebody like Jamar Chase.
Yeah,
there's a couple decent receivers out right now that they could sign though, like OBJ, Jarvis Landry,
Julio's still out there, isn't he?
Julio. You know, they could sign.
I don't think they would want Julio the way they're kind of going.
I don't
but-
know what Dolphins were before, but right now if you want to take them for Super Bowl champs, it's plus 3,500. Actually, 3,500.
I might as well throw $10,
I
win
was saying.
300. You never know.
Never
Browns
know.
went from like plus 3,500 when they got Deshaun Watson like plus 18.
Yeah, I saw that. Which
That's funny.
Browns is another scary team. I mean, we talked
Yeah,
about it,
now
I think,
they are.
last week. But I mean, they everybody.
Now
Yeah.
they need to get another receiver though,
Yeah, they're
because they lost their best 3 receivers,
So
which they got Mari, which that's an upgrade.
Got Mari,
Are
yeah.
they thinking that Donovan Peoples-Jones is now
Oh, dude, I
caliber
forgot all
guy?
about.
I mean,
Dude.
late last season, he was proven to be
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be really solid.
And they're
I forgot all
freaking-
about him actually.
He was high in the draft.
in their tight end there. What is it?
Njoku.
Yeah, he's really good. So.
He is. They
And then, I mean, Nick Chubb and
Kareem. I mean, Kareem can just be used as another pass option. So.
literally.
I mean, I know Patriots and Bills are in Dolphins division, but you can get plus 400 odds right now for them to win the division.
See, I would take them over the Patriots.
Yeah, but Bills that's gonna be the big question
Yeah, that's where.
The Bills are good.
because the Bills are right now, minus 190 to win the division.
Bills are good.
General manager said, "I'll trade myself before I trade Josh
Josh
Allen."
I don't blame him.
Dude, he's so good.
That whole conference there, that division is going to be pretty solid.
No, that's
AFC West, dude.
Yeah,
Pretty scary. It'll be so interesting to see what the Chiefs do, though. I think they lost kind of value in going to the Super Bowl now, but
a
lot of people I've talked to-
so good.
a lot of people I've talked to are like okay with it, like they're happy
Yeah.
about it. I'm like,
I don't know. Shoot, I think we were talking about it right before here, but I think Juju is gonna be like fucking good, like
I
a
think he'll
top
be
5
good.
fantasy, at least fantasy wide receiver.
it
Well,
worries me with his injury, but
Was it? It was Antonio Brown's last year there. Juju took over.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Antonio
literally,
Brown
yeah.
wasn't even
Mhm.
really.
And then they got Claypool.
And I think that was
and-
his rookie year.
Yeah, it was.
yeah, I really like Juju. It'll be interesting to watch him and Mahomes' brother there on the
I was
same
literally
same
just
city.
thinking that. They were saying
that's what was
You know how many
Tyreek's Hill.
TikToks they're gonna be.
Tyreek Hill's peace sign was about. And it says,
yeah.
Juju and Jackson asked Tyreek Hill to make a TikTok.
See ya.
who's gonna be the number 1 overall draft pick?
Dude, I've been looking at a lot of these mock drafts,
Kenyon
and
Thibodeau.
for some reason, everybody's saying Aiden.
No.
I do not understand why.
Yeah, he's minus 400 right now.
yeah.
Oh,
It's
but
Aiden,
Thibodeau is who I
Aiden,
think
everywhere.
goes.
the next Evan Neal, he's plus 850. So that's some good odds
Right.
if you think
like I said,
anyone else other than basically Aiden,
you're winning money.
you're gonna win money.
I've already told myself if Lions get him somewhere in the draft, I was going to be pissed. I think any team, obviously whoever is it Jaguars? Or they lose
Jags
it?
have number 1.
I think they're making a mistake.
By
I don't-
taking Aiden.
Yeah.
I think Aiden's gonna be.
I mean, he's
I mean,
literally
we've been
a
saying
J.J.
it.
Watt, Nick Bosa. He's
He's
literally
like one of those caliber
T.J.
potential.
Watt. Like
That's
he's
who
literally.
he reminds me of, but I don't think he's going to
I think he
be
will.
like any of those guys.
I do.
I think he'll be good. I just don't think he should be the number 1 pick. Like I
Well,
think he's got that
I think
potential.
he's a better fit for a different team than.
the Jags. Yeah.
I'm not saying Lion. I think he's a good fit for the Lions, but I don't know if that's
Oh,
the
yeah.
best fit. But
I don't
Yeah.
know, dude. It's so weird. But yeah, every mock draft I see, every website says Aiden Hutchinson right now.
Huh.
Which is crazy. Yeah, it blew my mind too.
I don't know if James he had commented on here. They are forced to change the game plan now. The last 2 years were kind of figured out, but now they have to do something different. I don't know if he's referring
about
to
the
the
Chiefs,
Chiefs,
probably,
probably.
Yeah, trading.
Yeah.
I
Tyreek.
agree because Juju's not that deep threat. He doesn't have the speed that Tyreek has, but
oh, it's just.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I mean, they were just going up
Yeah.
and up and up. I mean,
just getting
The
better and
only
better.
thing that was broke was their defense.
that's what I thought. I mean, but nobody really agreed with me, and I'm like,
That's what we early in
got
the
an
season
outside
we thought
fan.
that, but
I'm like,
and then their defense bailed them out kind of later in the season. They got stronger
Yeah.
as the season went on, so be interesting.
yeah, I just.
How about that Devontae Adams trade?
Yeah, we didn't talk about him at all.
Mm-mm. What do you guys
Crazy,
think?
dude.
Love it. I hate
I-
Aaron Rodgers.
It's just
Dude.
like such a fuck you to Aaron Rodgers. It's just ridiculous.
Oh my gosh, isn't that hilarious?
But I heard like he was in the loop with it. Like it wasn't just out of nowhere.
Oh, okay.
So like it wasn't just.
He would have to be in a loop on something like that.
I
don't
like
know.
They
Devontae.
kept him out of it years previous.
Exactly. That's the whole reason why he's wanted to leave Green Bay is because. And then they did that, and I was like,
DraftKings is running a promotion for the Chiefs to win the AFC West plus 200. It says no Tyreek, no problem. Chiefs to win the AFC West boosted to plus 200. Might be worth something to throw a little on
I
now.
don't know.
Mahomes
They're
is
probably
good,
gonna
but I
find
think-
another receiver. So
I agree. I think Mahomes is the best quarterback. You said it earlier in the league, but I think it changes his dynamic too.
Yeah.
You're losing a guy that's it bails you out almost. Like you can just
Yeah.
kind of throw it up.
Right.
Well,
They still have Kelsey though, so
and sometimes you just don't. Like Tyreek is one of those that you gotta respect. It's hard to play 1-on-1. You gotta fade a safety over to worry about that deep threat.
so if they had him, Schuster, and Kelsey, dude. Whew. But
Going back
No.
to Devontae.
Devontae, dude, I am so pumped. Like I'm a big Devontae fan. I love the Raiders. Now that Devontae,
Raiders
and,
gonna be decent.
yeah, Derek Carr's back. They're back. You know, they got that connection already from college. Oh man, I'm excited to see that. That'll be awesome.
I mean, I feel like this year is going to be the most like parity there's ever been in the last like 10 years in the NFL. Like you can't tell me there's maybe like the Bills are like the one team that will win, but everybody else is like anybody could
Dude,
win.
anybody could. Honestly, they're not gonna win like any games, but the Lions even improved with their signing, DJ Shark. Like even
True.
they improved.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping they get Kenny Pickett on him back.
I mean, they're not gonna take him at number 2,
I
and
don't
then he's
know
not
if-
gonna get past number 32, or he's not gonna get to pick number 32.
We have 2 first rounds.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They're not
Right,
gonna
we have
pick
like
him
a
at number.
16 and a 27 or something.
We have pick number 2 and pick number 32.
2 and 32.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had because we were shitty, and then we traded for Rams' first pick when they won the Super Bowl.
If I'm,
So
if I'm the Lions, I stay away from the quarterback in this draft.
yeah, maybe get him.
There's gonna be a few more coming next year. Like it'll be interesting to see how like Bryce Young does for his second year at Alabama,
Right.
and then there's some other ones that
CJ
don't.
Stroud.
Yeah. Trying to think of who else in the college are gonna be probably next year going. I'm sure there's gonna be a few different ones
Right.
because I hear there's gonna be a pretty heavy quarterback draft next year. And so I would say Lions stay away from the
Spencer
quarterback this
Rattler.
year, and
That guy, dude.
I just don't think somebody can do almost any worse than Goff did.
Oh yeah. I mean, even
I
if
hate
they
Goff.
did pick
I
a
can't stand
quarterback,
him.
I can't.
And Kenny Pickett, I don't know if they just somewhat look alike. He reminds me of Justin Herbert, dude.
I think it
it's-
is. They
I
look
don't mind.
alike.
I don't mind him.
I don't mind him. I don't mind Desmond Ryder, Matt Carroll. I mean, Wilkins. I think it is
Willis.
Willis. I don't
Okay.
mind any of them, but I don't know. It's just a weird
Yeah, it's
quarterback class this year.
It's just too much of a gamble. I feel like on
Right.
these. I mean, it's just they're good, but I don't think they're as hyped as there's been in the past.
Dude, like last year's draft was all quarterbacks.
Mhm.
Quarterback.
But
And I just don't see that this year. It's all defensive ends now this year.
it's a lot of defensive players
Yeah.
and offense of line,
Yep.
and so
But no. I think the Raiders are going to be scary, though.
Raiders
Back
are gonna be
to the-
good, dude.
sorry,
I know
back
we
to
keep
Raiders,
we keep
but-
going off that, but
No, I think they're going to be scary. I mean, they have Colton's been saying it, but it might make Hunter Renfrow even better, having somebody to like
Yeah,
spray
I
off
said
of him.
that because it's like Devin was saying, it's a big name. Instantly is going to draw 2 guys.
Renfrow's good.
Hunter Renfro. I mean, that's all.
I mean, Derek Waller.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Josh
literally
Jacobs
yeah. I mean, Waller's literally a receiver. He's not even
Yeah.
tight end, but
and Derek Carr is good. Like
he's good enough. Yeah,
he's pretty. I feel like he's pretty underrated.
I don't like him, but that's probably why. But yeah, he's good.
Their defense is
I
just
wanna-
improved.
I think Mariota is better than him, but
We'll see. Falcons, baby.
I was saying, want to go off that, going to the
Let's
Falcons.
go the Falcons. Yeah.
Falcons are still going to be horrible. But
Oh yeah, they're gonna be so bad.
I couldn't believe.
I can't believe they
But-
trid Matt Ryan, dude.
Do you think?
yeah,
do you
that
think
was
they trade
surprising.
their or change their offense completely with a quarterback that can run now and Cordero Patterson still back there?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Does it instantly move to like an
I'm
option?
just curious to
has to.
see what they have at receiver now, because Ridley's suspended for a year. Russell Gage just got signed to I can't remember where, but so who's their receiver?
They have the Pitts, right? Is that his name?
Yep.
Yeah, they have him
He's
as tight
tight
ends.
end, but I mean
So,
receiver.
he's gonna be a
receiver, yeah.
huge target. Yeah,
yeah, he's
like,
going to be good.
So,
trying to think
but
of-
yeah, they need a receiver.
They have a younger guy. It wasn't Russell Gage. There was somebody else, and I can't think of his name.
I can't even.
I don't
think
think the Falcons are going to be any good,
of,
unfortunately.
I don't know, dude. They're gonna be probably
But,
battling for that number 1 pick by the end of the year.
but
Personally, I think you watch out for the Saints when Jameis Winston's back.
Yeah, he's back. I saw that.
Dude, 5-2 with him last
Michael
year.
Thomas is back.
yeah, I don't think so.
I don't want to talk about Michael Thomas.
Dude, come on. You can't say he's not going to be a pretty decent weapon.
I'll give you a pretty decent.
Right.
weapon.
I don't think
I'm
Saints are
not
gonna get
saying
it.
he's coming back and going to be that number one receiver that he has been.
He had to add in that number one.
That number one receiver that he has been. But I will say that he's going to come back and have a pretty decent year. Like, he's going to be pretty solid.
Does
Nowhere near what he has.
Does
been
Julio go
done.
back to the Falcons and retire?
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Julio goes to the Colts and retires with Matt Ryan.
Well, so going to the Colts, we've been saying the last few weeks that the Colts are literally a quarterback away from being
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
What do you guys think, Matt Ryan? I mean, he's good, dude. He's so good.
And this is one of his
He's like
last years.
2 years left, maybe.
Right. Like, so he's going to be fighting. Like, it was only, 5 years ago he was MVP? 6 years ago? What year was that?
16? 6 years ago?
Yeah, so it was only 6 years. I mean, 6 years ago was
That's
kind of
I
a
mean,
lot of
he's
time,
played-
but
he's played well almost every year.
Yeah.
Like, top.
I think he's top 7 all time in passing.
Yeah. I mean, he's like
yeah, I
He's
think
close.
for active quarterbacks, he is
Fourth.
the most. He has the most 4,000 yards throwing.
Yes.
Like
yeah.
5 seasons at 4,000 yards, and that's
Mhm.
the most. So
Yeah, and then they literally have their defenses is freaking insane, and then all the weapons they have on offense, Matt Ryan set up for
yeah, oh yeah. So
success.
Colts are going to be pretty decent.
Yeah.
I would think, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we'll switch over to NBA now.
Time for Caleb to sit back.
Yep, Caleb can sit back, kind of jump out of this. What do you guys think of Zion out there dunking when he's still injured?
Dude, I had
Like-
that wrote down.
I was like, it'd be great in this video just because he's being dumb right now if he rolled an ankle. Like,
right.
I was like,
The thing is, though, that was a nasty dunk. Like, that looked so athletic and easy for him, and he's injured.
So what I've heard, or like seeing rumors
The
on,
court.
huh?
Talking about the court.
what?
Okay, you can tell yours first, and I'll talk.
Or
All
seeing
right.
rumors on is that they had, because something has, news had just come out that he had, that he was going to be out for the year. There was no hope of coming back. And then a day
Right.
later, this video came out, and it was like, huh. And then I seen another video today that he was playing somebody one-on-one, playing one of the
What
trainers
the
straight
heck?
up one-on-one. And
So he's
and
not
posted him
injured?
twice.
He postered him twice.
Personally, I'm not not that I'm not a fan of Zion. He's fun to watch.
He is.
He's never going to have a career. I called it since he came out of college. He's too big for how explosive
Could
he
have
is.
a career very easily if he just actually
Right.
cared.
I mean,
I don't think so.
if you look at
He
it,
could literally lose 20 pounds, 30 pounds,
He's-
and be fine.
he has, like, 100% has to.
Yeah,
He's
but
too
he-
big for
he
how
just won't.
explosive he is.
I don't get it.
But even at college, like, it wasn't like, I mean, yeah, he was fit, but he was still on the heavier side.
right.
He blew out of one of his shoes.
Yeah.
Like, he's too explosive. If you're that big, you have to lose some weight. You're too
he has to.
explosive. You're
Right.
gonna hurt something, and he did. I don't know.
It's not that hard to lose weight when you're that much money and.
I don't know. Ask Eddie Lacy.
Yeah.
But anyway, if you watch the video of him dunking, you'll see the court is like a trampoline.
Oh,
Did you see that?
I didn't
It's
see it.
it's like a whatever they call it, rehab a court.
Oh,
so-
okay. So it has more bounce to
so
it.
like when he lands, it's not
Like a
hurting.
gym mat almost.
Yeah, it's not hurting his knees.
Ah,
Which I've seen both that actually makes it harder to get higher because so the
He
dunk
made
is
it look
more
fucking
impressive.
easy,
Yeah,
so.
exactly. So nothing taken away from the dunk, but a lot of people were at first saying, "Oh, it's a fucking trampoline." And
right. But still.
I know New York's hoping for the city to roll back the mandate stuff so that way they can,
They've been
Get
trying.
Kyrie.
yeah. Well, and that's even going to affect baseball, too. They were saying even the baseball teams are going to have to follow the same mandate.
Yeah.
If you want to work, you got to be vaccinated.
Dude, that's the dumbest
But if you
thing.
live in New York and just want to go to the games, you're fine.
You're fine.
Yep.
Yeah. You can sit in the crowd with thousands of people and not.
Probably get a
Such
signed, probably get a signed
ignorant.
ball from one of the players.
a right. Such an ignorant thing. Kyrie can go sit in the stands and be perfectly
and
fine.
watched his own game.
Yeah. Then gets fined for going into the locker room.
So dumb. Did you see?
Colton's cracking a drink.
Oh,
That was like perfect timing, though. I didn't even hear it.
it was. I was like, whoa,
Our
what the hell
drink
is
bell.
that?
Anytime someone cracks a drink, I hit the drink bell.
I was like, shit, we're
So
going. on to the
anyone
next
watching
thing.
knows that we got a drink open.
You see on one of the first days of March Madness, Pistons. Sadiq Bey scored 51.
Dude.
The only day nobody in the world was watching the NBA. Pistons guy actually goes out and scores 51 points.
They are such on the right direction.
Oh my gosh,
They're
yeah.
in such a perfect direction.
Their
right now.
coach and their management team is just
Dwayne
doing
Casey
it right,
was
dude.
a perfect signing.
John Morant, he was injured yesterday, or is it today's game or yesterday's game? They set him out with I think a knee injury.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's a
Today.
player I'd want to rest up before playoff time.
Yeah.
Like, make sure he's good to go. Like,
Grizzlies
you're-
instantly are not that good.
Yeah.
He isn't there.
it's amazing. Like, that's one reason why he's won me over as a fan.
Is it? I guess Tyus Jones is a backup, and he actually
He's
kind of
alright.
came out of nowhere
Yeah.
and was playing pretty well. Where's Dylan Brooks? Is he hurt? Because he was a starter over Desmond Bane.
Right. I want to say he got traded, but I have no idea. I can't tell you.
I think he might be hurt.
Yeah.
Because he's young too.
He is young.
And he's
was
like,
one of
he's
the
a
top
3-and-D
picks.
guy. He is an elite defender.
Right.
Then all of a sudden I kept hearing all this Desmond Bane.
Dude.
Like, who the hell is this?
That's what I thought. I was like, that guy came out of nowhere.
then,
Desmond
yeah.
Bane, he had a solid rookie season, and now he's just kind of taking over
He was
as
in
one
the
of the top.
When I seen, he was like in 3rd or 4th for most improved.
Yeah.
Would John Morant be a number 1?
Dude, he's fun fact for you, okay?
Like, give me
Fun
a
fact time.
Which I think I've already said this before, but Shea, our buddy Shea, has played with him in high school. Desmond Bane.
That's awesome.
Isn't that pretty cool?
I didn't know that.
That's a fun fact. Now he's in the NBA averaging like 20 points.
Shea works at a bank.
And Shea, yep. Shea's a compliance officer. All right, he does hold the record, though, for a state, so that's pretty sick.
Most assists in the state of Indiana.
Shea.
Shea.
Oh shit.
Yep. Most assists in his season or a career? I can't remember.
Season.
In his season, yep.
Was he on a really good team?
Yeah, his team was pretty good. I mean, they were playing now NBA players. He's labeled off so many. This NBA player, this NBA player, this NFL player, this NFL player. So they play some pretty fucking good athletes.
That's pretty badass.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of the name I played one time. We played him at Kennewa Hills. He played on Michigan State, too, a few years ago. He's in the NBA now.
Cassius?
It'll come to me.
I haven't played anybody good.
We played that one guy that was pretty good. Went to Northwood.
Dimitri,
Dimitri.
He was the
Walker.
runner-up to Mr. Basketball, wasn't he?
2 years in a row.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
He was insane, but he fucking
He
got a
was so
fight
good.
that got all his D1
Yeah.
scholarships taken, and then he went to Northwood.
Got chubby.
All I heard is
still
that
thought he was going to the NBA. He skipped every fucking class there ever was. And
all I heard is that he was so lazy, and you could see it. But he was just so much better than everybody.
dude, he would
Yeah.
show up to class because we were in the same age. He'd show up to class like 30 minutes late. He'll sit down, and the guy's like, "What you doing?" And he'd just be like, "I'm going to the league." Like every day. Our professor would absolutely hated him.
What are you doing with your life? I'm going to the NBA, man.
Shut this off.
Here you go, shut
Sweat
that one.
over here. Xavier Tillman.
Oh, you played against him?
Yes.
See, that's not the one you wanted to shut off.
I know, I might go shut that one off. I'm
You
sweating.
should have left that one on, because that one will shut off when it's too hot. Like, it was actually already working on that. But
Yeah. Like we were saying, though, the NBA right now is just in that boring zone. Right
yeah,
before the playoffs, everybody's already kind of set.
yeah,
So it's just, I'm ready for the playoffs.
yeah. I mean, we got March Madness to watch right now, so.
And, yeah, March Madness.
I mean, Caleb and I
so-
did a little podcast yesterday, so anyone that listened to that, but who do you, so with how it's gone so far, who's been your biggest surprise so far
Of what?
in the March Madness tournament?
Honestly, I could say that Michigan has surprised me. I mean, they look pretty damn
Let's
good.
be real. St. Peter's.
I
Yeah,
mean, yeah.
yeah.
Everybody knows that's
No,
the biggest one,
I
but
agree. Michigan's playing like they want to go.
We said I said I think they're gonna win.
They
I think they're
could.
gonna make the Final Four.
They could honestly beat Villanova.
I don't.
They're a
think so.
beatable team.
They are definitely.
I don't know if they will,
To be
but they are
fair,
beatable.
They got so lucky
Oh
with their
their
who they've
first
had to
couple
play, yeah.
matchups. Yeah. Like if they were going against Arizona right now, I'd be like, yeah, there's absolutely no way. But
Just- Just quick, throw it out there. He's Xavier Tillman. He's from Forest Hills Central.
Gotcha.
So we played him in a Kennewaw Hills tournament.
oh, okay.
He dunked on my buddy. He's awesome.
But yeah, I mean, they got pretty lucky their first couple of rounds, and I think they got lucky again because out of all the teams that I see, besides like the other side of the bracket with Miami and Iowa State and St. Peter's, I think Villanova is one of the more beatable teams on this side of the bracket.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Houston's beating Arizona, by the way. So I think
He sees
I
Michigan
think
versus.
I have Houston beating Arizona, actually.
I could see that.
and
That's
I
a
think
pretty equal.
Michigan's gonna beat Houston.
Jordan Poole game
It's not
winner,
biased or anything, right?
2018.
No, it's not biased.
remember
at all.
that?
Jordan Poole's fucking good.
But do you remember when he hit the game winner
Yeah.
against Houston?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a replay right there. We'll have Eli Brooks out there this time.
But
Hunter Dickinson
if he keeps up,
flopping now.
Unknown caller.
Scared the shit.
Scared me too. I was like, oh, we're doing call-ins, okay.
Eli Brooks is a hit or miss.
Oh yeah.
He could lose the game or he could win the game.
Remember when I texted you the first round, you guys?
Yeah, fuck Eli Brooks.
Yeah, I was like,
He
Eli
goes
Brooks
off.
fucking sucks.
I just text back
To be
like
fair, like
7 minutes later and was like, yeah.
as soon as I said that, bitch,
he's been
turns
struggling.
around, dude.
He's been struggling quite a bit.
Last game,
Caleb
though, he
Houston,
put up like
though.
23.
Caleb Houston
Is
has
their
been
best
shooting
shooter.
the lights out.
Oh yeah,
good.
he's their best shooter. That's all he does, though.
He's,
If you watch him, that's all he does.
oh, he's a shooter.
Just catch and shoot.
Clay Thompson.
Literally, just catch and shoot. Dribble fucking
He don't
11
dribble at all.
times. Dribble 11 times to score 60 points.
That's
What's his face is back this week, right, Jones?
He was
He
back
played
last game, too. Yeah.
this last game.
He looked
Little
decent.
bit.
Is it
Then
Dre?
yeah, it was a
is
little
it
bit,
Dre?
but-
He got hit in
Is
the
it
head, I think.
Tremonte? Or what's his name?
I don't know his first
like
name.
Dre.
I don't know.
I think
his
it's
first-
Tremonte.
Jones, though.
It's something weird.
Yeah, he's just like a playmaker. He's just like a solid playmaker.
I think the only
Frankie's gonna be fucking good.
the only person, not the only, yeah, I'll say it. The only person that sets Michigan above all is Dickerson.
Oh
He
yeah,
is so hard to
nobody
match
can.
up
Yeah,
with.
nobody.
But
can
this
match
is
up.
why I think Villanova wins because they do have a big that is just like Dickerson.
I don't know, dude.
he looked good last game.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
Colin Gillespie.
Austin and I were talking last when they were playing Saturday. We're like, Hunter should just stay for another year.
Oh
Hunter
yeah,
Dickinson.
dude. He would get so much better.
Carl Anthony Towns, dude.
He's
nuts.
just and he's gotten his shot so much better.
yeah, Carl Anthony Towns.
I don't see him winning a 3-point contest, but yeah, he got his shot better.
Well, Cad developed it over time too. He didn't
Mhm.
really shoot many in college.
Dude, he's good.
So who do you think winning it all?
I still think Gonzaga.
I still think Gonzaga.
I don't
You
like
don't
Gonzaga.
have Gonzaga.
I don't even have Gonzaga winning, but they're gonna be tough. I had Kansas upsetting Gonzaga.
I think Kansas or Gonzaga are going to win, even though I had
I would.
Kansas losing
I'm
to
gonna
Iowa.
say Kansas over Gonzaga. I just don't like Gonzaga. I don't know why.
I don't think they've been playing too good.
No, don't
Yeah.
act like you don't like Drew Timmy.
I like Timmy. He's
Devin and
he's
I-
pretty cool, but
Devin and I were talking that we think actually North Carolina has a really good chance.
Dude.
Yeah.
that's what I
They are
think too.
so
I actually
Oh,
have. I have
so-
Gonzaga. As much as I think it'd be cool if Duke beats out Gonzaga, makes it that far, and then North Carolina, so it's in the Final Four,
Yeah,
North
that'd be
Carolina
sweet.
versus Duke matchup, common ground.
That would be cool.
Coach K's last year.
A rematch. So that
Yeah,
might
big
be
game
cool.
3.
Yeah, I could
'Cause
see.
they
North-
played.
This year?
Yeah, they played each other at each other's stadium,
Yeah, that's right.
and
Yeah, because they're both in the Are they both in the ACC? Is Duke in the ACC?
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they've played twice. I know of.
Yeah.
I want to say it's
So this would
split.
be- Duke won the first one. I'm pretty
Yes,
sure.
at Chapel Hill, I'm pretty sure they won,
Yeah.
but then turned around and got
His
smoked.
Last home game.
Yeah,
was-
got smoked by North Carolina, and they lost.
I
Yeah,
had
by like
UCLA
10 points.
being like, I mean, they're only a 4th seed, but that was somewhat my Cinderella team as a 4 seed going to the Final Four. Then here comes North Carolina. Now that they're
So
matched
hot.
up, and I was like, I don't think I'm going to get it. They're, North Carolina looks
Dude, they do. They look good.
But going back to Michigan, though, I think I texted the whole group. I said, if Michigan plays like they did the second half in the first game,
If they can just put it all
Watch
together,
out.
like they
Yeah.
kind of have been. Like
They have
all
been.
season long, they'd play one half better than anybody in college basketball.
Yeah.
And they'll play the next half. You're like,
Right.
what the fuck happened?
The Big Ten tournament, dude.
Yeah, literally.
Indiana.
Yeah.
That first half they
They
were
were
up
up
by
20.
20. Next half they
They've been doing that all season, and they're kind of throwing it. They haven't really played anybody, to be fair, but if they put it all together, I don't
who they
think
played
they're
this
gonna
last
beat.
week? That
They're
was
gonna
a
be
good
good.
game, wasn't it?
Tennessee.
3 seed.
It was a good game, yeah.
Tennessee was undefeated at home
Right.
all year.
They were a solid team.
They were a solid team. I definitely had Tennessee beating them.
I did too. I had no faith in Michigan.
Me too.
I had them Michigan going, but it doesn't fucking matter because my bracket screwed.
Yeah, how about Iowa? Go Hawkeyes.
Everyone was
Dude.
so high on them.
Coming into the tournament,
but
they
they
looked so
definitely-
damn good.
We talked about it. They definitely had the star power to.
Oh yeah.
They could beat anybody at any
Keegan
given
Murray,
time.
dude. Keegan Murray's nuts.
But they also could fucking lose at any time. But they just decided to do it round one.
I couldn't believe it. Keegan Murray's gonna be like a top 10 pick. For
It's
sure.
still the St. Peter's team, dude.
Yeah. Oh
Kentucky, and
They're good.
I was
yeah.
hoping
Like
somebody was
Kentucky,
gonna fill
dude.
in.
So many people had
Except for
Kentucky winning the damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the other team? I was hoping somebody was going to fill in before I finished. Kentucky
Last
and
week?
who? Yeah. St.
I don't know.
Peter's.
Murray.
They beat
St.
Murray.
Murray?
Murray State.
Murray State.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
your
Murray State. Yeah, that's right. That's
It
where
was actually a pretty good team.
that's where Job played, right?
state. Yes.
Yep.
All right, we'll switch over. Turn that down so it wasn't so loud for you guys.
It still scares me.
So we'll switch over to hockey again.
I mean, there is a lot actually when that happened. I didn't pay too much attention.
Your team got killed yesterday, didn't they?
They got smoked. Like 6
And that was kind of a big game for them.
But we just beat like Tampa Bay Lightning the night before.
Yeah.
We played like 3 games in a row. I think that's what kind of hurt them.
So as of I think this was yesterday, I had found a matchup for what was going on like matchups for playoffs. So current playoffs, Eastern Conference would be Panthers versus Capitals, Lightning versus Maple Leafs, Hurricanes versus Bruins, and Rangers versus Penguins. In the Western Conference side, you'd have Colorado Avalanche versus Vegas Golden Knights, Minnesota Wild versus Nashville Predators. There's Calgary versus Blues, Kings versus Edmonton. Now, I'd have to look at how it's ending up because that could change a little bit depending on how Nashville and the Kings play out. Who else? And Edmonton and Dallas, I think, was another team. Because, let's see. Detroit's basically out of it.
No.
Buffaloes are out. Let's see who we're down to that's pretty much in or who's really close. Dallas Stars have a 72% chance of making playoffs. So that's kind of the big one that's like sitting. Kings are 81% chance. Edmonton Oilers 84. Golden Knights could get knocked out of there.
Stevie Yzerman is the GM for the Red Wings.
Yzerman? Yeah. Yep. Former Michigan player. Former Red Wing
When I
player.
actually lived over in East Lansing and paid attention to that, he was my favorite player of all time.
Really?
Yeah.
Stevie Yzerman. He's a lefty. He's badass.
Yes, he was.
Fun fact.
That's like, well, general manager, and then Jeff Blashill, he was a Ferris player, and which is a coach, and then also played, I believe, on Red Wings at some point.
He comes and plays in the hockey outing every year at Kecky.
Yeah,
Is that where you played?
Who?
The Red Wings coach. Saw him last year when I worked.
because he's a Ferris alum. He was the Ferris goalie. Or
Was that the year they went to the Final Four?
It might have been. They did go far that year.
Mm-hmm.
It was 94, I want to say. Was that year they was.
Yeah, I
Player.
don't know that far back.
Yeah, I was
They went recently.
born that year.
Yeah.
10 years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe not even that far ago. Like long ago.
Yeah,
Caleb and I talked about this too because college hockey's getting ready to start their tournament tomorrow, right? They start playing games, I believe.
Go Blue.
And yeah, Michigan got the number 1 seed overall.
There's 3 Michigan teams.
There's 3. There's
Out of the 16.
Western Michigan, and
Michigan Tech.
Really?
All
There's
3 are in.
Also 3 teams from Minnesota.
Yeah.
Minnesota,
Not Ferris
Minnesota
this year?
State, and like
No.
something else.
Yeah.
Ferris didn't Ferris beat? No,
They beat Minnesota State.
yeah, they beat someone good.
Solid, right?
Who's
Yeah.
number 1 in their?
They're number 1 in their bracket, but also number 2 overall.
2 overall, I think.
Okay.
Oh, so they beat them once this year,
So it's all Michigan and Minnesota.
Pretty much.
pretty much. Which that's pretty much every year how it goes for college hockey. But
Yeah.
and then you have some like private type schools that get in, but it's Michigan has a good shot of making it all the way. Their hardest matchup will be probably the finals, and that depends on who they get. Caleb, you had what, Minnesota, and I had Minnesota State, or who'd you take?
I had Michigan versus Minnesota, and
Yeah.
Michigan winning.
I had Michigan versus Minnesota State, and Michigan winning.
Go blue.
There was a lot of trades that just happened in
In
the
hockey.
NHL.
Yeah.
I don't know any of
It's
them.
crazy to me that
Jake
The
Wallman
trade-
to the Red Wings.
I need
There we
to
go.
I need to start playing fantasy hockey. I
They
need
got-
to
yeah,
like
right.
better learn
They
the
got somebody
players.
else too, but I had
It was funny.
no clue. He has
how
to
to
be
say
from
that.
like Russia or Canada.
We should do a
because I didn't know how to pronounce it.
The Predators
I can
traded
give it a try.
somebody, or they got somebody, and they traded like. I gotta go find it.
A scar sung fix.
who would be in for fantasy baseball.
I heard it's pretty fun.
I heard fantasy baseball is better than fantasy basketball.
So I thought about
We tried
doing a
that.
league.
Dude, we did try it. It
W-
was
w-
okay.
We can
but
promote it on here and do it, and then I can come up with some type of prize or something on top of whatever our buy-in is. So
I would do it, but I'm not promising that I keep track of it.
Yeah,
And I have
I
no
don't think
idea.
I would do it for a buy-in because I know I'm not gonna.
we do small, $10-15.
It scares me.
What if?
I don't know, like
And if I get like a mini helmet to give away or something?
I mean, how bad could you be? Because we think we know a lot about March Madness too. And we,
it's true.
That's everybody though.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's bracket is just mine's just extremely bad compared to everybody else's. So
Bro.
it's unfortunate.
Mine's not good either. I think I'm in last in ours. I'm tied for last in our bracket.
Not
so-
projected points though.
right, but
That's me. Well, no, that's Trevor because he had,
Baylor.
which is unfortunate.
that is. But
No, it's
You
not.
don't know anything.
I did hear that baseball is fun though. Fantasy baseball.
So I'd probably actually try to get something baseball related, like see if I can get a bat or
Were you thinking of Jeremy Lazone? Lazone?
I don't know.
Lawson?
So-
For the Predators?
well, with all this baseball talk, well,
From Seattle, from the Kraken.
yes.
No, I was just gonna say that Predators got their trade was they got whoever the player was, and they traded away a future consideration, and like the whole NHL world was like freaking out because it doesn't mean fucking anything. Like,
It literally means nothing.
so they just basically signed the player.
well,
Yeah,
we'll
it said C or key subtractions. None.
Yeah, maybe that was the guy.
so we're switching over to baseball now.
They're back.
They're actually back, and we got
Hey, starts
spring
April
training.
7th. That's opening day, April
Yeah.
7th.
I believe so.
Hell yeah.
Let's see here.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
Did you hear about the one rule they already had to adjust for the DH stuff?
Yeah, because of Shoei.
Yeah.
They want him to keep batting.
Yeah. So what was it?
Oh, it's good for. Really good for television.
Oh,
good
yeah.
for ranks.
Yeah.
Good for.
Good for
What would you
business.
guys? One thing I wish they'd almost change the overtime rule because I hate the whole throw a guy on second base after 10 innings. What if like after 10, 11, whatever number you want, say 12 innings, they switch over and do like a hockey style shootout but home run challenge?
Like a home run derby?
Yeah, you get 5 batters. You get to choose who's they're gonna go up. You can choose your pitcher to pitch against them. They just all they gotta do is lob it to them. And
Right.
crank, and then they like just like a
Most home runs win.
yeah. So like hockey's normally 5, I think they do. So if your team hits 4 and the other team only gets 3, you win. If it's tied after 5, say either you both have all 5 or it's 3-3 after the 5,
Tie.
then you go into sudden death. So you each get one shot.
Okay.
And if one team hits a home run and the other one doesn't, there's your winner. I mean, you can switch back for when it gets to regular season and play the actual game out.
Right.
Kind of like they do now. I believe they don't do the second base rule when they switch back to playoffs.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd have to double check on that because, like I said, I'm getting back into baseball.
Right.
But I think I'm like someone had mentioned that on the Drinking Bros podcast that I listen to. They do they're big baseball guys, and I'm like, that would be fucking awesome.
That would be fun to watch, but it would suck for like the defensive side, like a pitcher and everything. If you're just going out there to lob it, but it'd be fun for viewers. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah,
I mean, you're
have it count it towards like stats or something.
Well, one of the like you're always trying to get television views. One of the highest times that hockey games get turned on is when someone sees it's going into a shootout.
Yeah.
So if you all of a sudden look at a score and go, "Oh, they're tied. They're getting ready to go to home run
derby."
Home run derby." You click it on quick and just watch guys crank balls out of the field.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun for viewers, but for baseball aspect, I think it kind of ruined the game a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think it'd ever happen, but I think it'd be cool.
I think it'd be cool. And like I said, it's just for
I'd watch it.
overtime.
Yeah, I'd watch that. Like Devin said, if I see somebody's going in home run derby, yeah, I'll throw the game on real quick.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
watch that. Because I don't turn the game on to watch a guy get a stand on second base. Every time they get ready to start batting.
Right.
I think it's like, why would I?
Do that.
I'd rather almost just turn it on if I'm going to do it to watch the extra innings played regularly.
Yeah. I'm gonna try. The last time I watched baseball was back in like 2012, 2013. But yeah, I need to start watching again. It's so hard for me to sit through a whole game. I can watch like the first, second inning.
Well,
and
I've
then,
been
like,
noticing.
The 7th, 8th,
So
9th.
the average time for a lot of these games now with the pitch clock is like 2.5 hours. So
Instead of 4.
It's getting. It seems to be, at least to me, from when I remember watching, where it was 3.5, 4 hours to watch a game. This pitch clock has seemed to sped it up a lot to be able to. Well, you're under 3 hours now.
That's good.
And baseball is one of those things too. You can almost turn it on, watch a couple innings, go do something, and then come back
and
for the
finish it
last,
out.
from 7th inning out.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I like watch the first, second inning, and then change it. Check my ESPN app. Oh, it's in the 8th inning. I'll go watch the end of it.
Yeah. So Garrett says he's in for fantasy baseball.
Garrett is.
Yeah, like I said,
I
I'll
don't mind doing it. I mean, I know enough names, but
I feel like I know enough names that I could do it, but it would only be like the first couple rounds, and after that, throw it on auto draft.
I just wouldn't be getting Fernando
I don't know
Tatis or
anybody,
Tatis,
dude.
however you want to call him, because he's out for like 4 months.
I mean, again, most of us are getting back into baseball, so it's not like you're playing against a bunch of people that know what the hell they're.
I'm just gonna go sit next to Shay.
If Ridgeway jumps in, we might be all screwed, but
I'm just gonna autograph either way. I don't know anything, dude.
Bro.
dude, $10 buy-in, everything goes to first place, and then also get a prize for winner 2.
I mean, probably would do it.
Yeah.
Why not?
I don't see why not. But it is tough because there's 182 games, so every single day it's like, oh fuck, I gotta set my lineup.
Yeah, but I mean, you're kind of gonna have your lineup set.
Yeah.
I guess I don't exactly
There's
know.
not a whole lot of resting. Like your lineup's gonna play.
But it was like basketball. We were into it for like a month, and then after that, people were just like, "Dude, I'm sick of setting my lineup every single day." So they just stopped playing.
And
I kept going. Me and you kept going, but
We were in first and second, so.
Well, yeah, because and again, I have to look. I haven't really looked into the fantasy baseball and stuff, but
yeah.
I'm like, that sounds fun to do and try. So
I'd just be curious on how the points work.
yeah, I'll do some research. We'll reconvene next week.
For sure.
I've done fantasy golf. It's kind of hard to do too.
Yeah, I can
Kinda
see that
boring.
being hard. So
Kind of boring.
Close your eyes.
we'll switch over to golf now, since Caleb just mentioned golf. Got any highlights from last week?
I'm unprepared for a second week in a row with golf.
You're
I didn't
slacking,
watch,
kid.
Yeah, I didn't watch any.
How do you work
okay,
at
I
a
did-
golf course and
I
not
did
like?
watch Sunday
Did you? I didn't watch.
because our pick Austin. We had JT.
Yeah.
He was in
He
contention.
was in third for a while.
Yeah, and he got back to like 1 stroke behind going into 18th, and I think he might have bogeyed
There we
18th.
go.
So he ended
Turn that down a little bit so it's not so loud.
up tying for second, which
Oh,
I mean that's pretty
well.
good for our pick.
Yeah.
But we don't win any money, unfortunately.
No.
Sam Burns and Riley. I don't even know his freaking first name. I don't even know the guy. Went to a playoff and Burns won. Other than that, there's nothing too much that really happened.
Yep, I was trying to see if I can find my golf bets.
Go please.
Cause yeah, I hit a couple. Matthew Naismith. I just needed him top 20. He finished very well. I think he was like inside the top 5. Yeah, I wish I would have took him for top 5 because I've been a lot more. But my $3 turned into 25, so that was nice.
That's pretty good.
And then Scott Stallings, I think that $3 turned into 18 for top 20. And then who was it? I think it was Troy Merritt. Both Troy Merritt and Kizzer, top 20s I needed, and I think they both fell off on the last day. They're both inside it going into the last day, and
Good old Kiz.
yeah,
Jeez.
both of them I'm pretty sure fell off the last day. But so how does this all work? Like this tournament, they're playing match play.
Match play tournament. So they play, I think it's the first 2 rounds, whoever they're playing, they just play, and then they get paired up to kind of who won and who lost the first 2 days.
Okay.
Or they might even do 3 rounds. What is today, Wednesday?
Mm-hmm.
So they do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then only a certain amount, like the winners, go on to Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
So I went through and picked a winner for
Oh.
each bracket.
That was dirty.
So I'll go through who I picked out of the match play winners.
I actually think these are a lot more fun as well, kind of to watch.
Yeah.
Kind of like
Yeah.
some of
Um,
these different tournaments.
so
but
you should look up how people are sitting right now, and then
Right.
I'll read
I
off.
got it, yeah.
So Tommy Fleetwood, how's he doing right now?
Tommy Fleetwood lost to Matt Fitzpatrick.
Well, that sucks.
So he's
Oh,
one.
That sucks.
Alex Noren,
I don't know who that dude is.
Yeah, I don't see him on anything.
Alex Noren.
yeah, Noren.
I think he withdrew. I don't even see him.
He might have. Lucas,
Oh, right here. He actually won against Louis. It's
nice.
a good win for him.
Now, see, when you do these match plays, it's like pick out of 4. So do they got to win against 2 different opponents, or do they got to win out of like the 4? Or because it's like gives you an option of 4 different players in that bracket, and you pick a winner out of there. So do they got to play each day? They got to play the same people, and then whoever wins out of that goes to like the final day.
No. Normally they just play one person for each day. Maybe they have them
Yeah.
split up,
So I wonder if they got to win. And
and they'll play whoever won out of the other 2 guys.
okay,
So like, there's 4 guys on that side of the bracket. The winners.
so
play the losers.
so these guys probably still have to win like out of the whole bracket
And then
total.
the winner of each 4 will go on to Saturday, Sunday.
So next one is Lucas Herbert. Come on, let's kill the silence here.
He lost to Tony, or no, he beat Tony.
There you go,
JT?
Devin.
4 and 3.
4 and
What's that
3.
mean?
4 and 3.
No.
Who commented 4 and 3?
Who'd you say, JT?
Yeah.
This is hard to find people.
It's hard.
John Rahm.
It's awful. John Rahm, that's a good bet.
JT lost to Luke List. Rom.
Ow.
Victor Hovland.
Rahm and Victor Hovland on my little DraftKings are the favorites.
Rom won.
So I'm guessing Hovland probably won 2.
Victor, I think, was winning. Why is this so
Did I pick? I don't think I even picked like a winner overall. I think I literally just went through and picked all the different, all 10 of the
Victor won, yeah.
Lee Westwood, Max Homa. I didn't realize they were already starting, so
Who'd you say? Mess Homa?
Max Homa.
Max Homa. I don't know what the numbers mean, but he won 3 and 1. Does that mean he
Max
beat him like
Homa.
3 holes to 1? Like, I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know either. You'd have to have Caleb explain that.
Max
Pat-
Homa won. Lee Westwood, I can't find.
Patrick or Cantley.
Lee Westwood, he's on here. Patrick.
Is that Bubba Watson? He lost.
Patrick Cantley. He is also on here, so I'm gonna guess he won.
Colin Morikawa.
Ooh, I just
Those are all my winners for all
Lee
the groups.
Westwood lost. Or no, he lost, yeah.
Morikawa.
Yeah, Colin Morikawa.
He won.
And anyone find out Patrick Cantley?
I'm almost positive he won, but
They halved with
Tied.
K. Mitchell. Tied.
Did you have any picks for winner overall?
no.
No,
Well, for one, I didn't realize they were starting today.
I didn't realize they're starting today either.
I don't know either.
I was really thinking it was Thursday, but
Scotty Scheffler.
He's hot right now.
I got him winning too.
I
Or
got.
Dustin Johnson.
I like DJ. He's kind of.
Yeah.
He hasn't been playing too hot the last couple events, so maybe match
plus
play.
1,600 right now for
Match
winner.
play is kind of just so different.
Yeah.
You just play such a different style.
I can't wait to golf. I'm
Yeah.
so friggin' hype.
I got a brand new driver just waiting, dude.
Whew, me too.
I need to
only
find
used
a
mine
day
couple
off to
times.
come up and get sized.
Or
Can't wait for those pro AMs, dude.
you just got to come up while I'm working, so then I don't have to actually work.
Gonna be driving 350 now.
We got to fix your swing before.
Yeah, let's talk about Halfy over here.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we're fixing your
Happy
swing.
over here
No,
hits
we're-
almost 300.
No.
So imagine fully.
7% of the time.
Yeah, we're gonna fix your swing though. So you
Yeah.
have to come up and get a lesson before you actually go play. I'm not letting you swing like that anymore.
Why, dude? It works.
No.
7%
It
of the time.
does.
it
No.
does.
If we'd go
I hit
out and
straight.
play, if we went out and played 100% legit, you'd shoot 115
Yeah.
For
And I'm
18?
at least a
18 or 9?
with two drives that went 290. That makes you
I'm
feel
not-
really good.
Bad, dude.
I didn't say you're bad. I've
Like-
seen bad.
I mean, I played.
Who have you
bad.
seen bad?
Two of my brothers are pretty bad.
Garrett,
Hey,
dude,
I did
oh
pretty
my
good.
God.
You're better than Garrett. That's for hopefully he's still watching too. He's gonna be mad.
My drive works. I'm not flexible, dude. I have to halfy it.
You think I'm flexible?
You're more flexible than me. I've been halfying it for like 3 years. Now I can't.
No, we got you.
He's going to send you home with exercises and stretches
I
to
know.
do to be able to fix your fucking swing.
He has a band out in his car, like here.
No, nothing to do with stretching. It's just come to a lesson.
Come do a
I
lesson.
got it, dude.
Give me some
I'm
lessons.
literally I'm
I'm
the best
paying
teacher
for
in
it.
Michigan. I'm about to be.
About to be the best teacher.
50% off, right?
No, I got you free. Come up and see me. Or you can come to my house. I got a simulator at my house.
Oh yeah. I don't like simulators though. I want to see it.
We're gonna start on a simulator.
Oh, all right.
Then we'll go to the driving range. I don't know what the
That-
4 and 3 means.
You want
though.
to see somebody that can drive a damn ball? Put me on a driving range.
No,
On a course.
put Jimmy with a driver. If he could just keep it straight.
Oh,
God, he could
Jimmy,
hit
yeah.
400, I bet.
Jimmy Hill,
Yeah.
dude.
You can knock at 400.
I watched that guy
You
hit
hit
a ball.
300.
3. Yeah, I would give him 3.
I can drive pretty straight, but on a driving range, it's like a whole nother.
I watched
hit it
a,
further.
I seem like
one
I
with like a
just
3-wood, put it
crush
on one of Brookside's.
Yeah, that hole's only like 275 uphill. It's like 290, which is good for a 3-wood. I don't even think it's that. It's probably like 260.
Try
On
to
what-
hit it pretty
on
far.
what- On which
Trying
one?
too far. The uphill par 4, 13.
Where?
After the 2 par 3s on the back.
Oh yeah.
That's probably like 260.
He outdrove that.
Yeah, with a 3-wood.
That's
Yeah.
pretty
Jimmy
good.
did. But Jimmy hits his 3-wood farther than his driver. That's what he
Oh,
told
okay.
me.
Yeah, because what is it? Does he hook or slice his driver?
I don't know. I've never played with him.
My buddy Tyler's like that. He's like, dude, I'll drive off a 3. Like, for some reason, it's a 3
It's better contact.
I've only outdrove 1 hole. Best feeling ever.
I pull out my
I can do that
driver
on a
on a
par 3
3
too.
par 3.
Colton
Like-
hits it like 180 with his driver.
That's me.
Straight
though.
every
Straight
ball.
though.
Fairway.
Hey,
Dude, it goes like 3 miles in the air, but
Every time that
Colton,
motherfucker's in the
don't
fairway.
feel bad. I'll pull out my driver on like 110 par 3. I put it on the green. Ask Caleb.
This dude says 180. Give me at least 220.
yeah, you probably hit over 200.
At least 240.
I would give you.
Straight.
Yeah.
Unless
Which
See,
is solid.
My problem
Unless you
is
get
when
me
I
on the
try to make
back
hard
nine.
contact, it does not go straight.
After you've had a few drinks.
Yeah, we get on the back nine, and then you just count me out.
We got an outing coming up.
May 21st.
I can't wait, dude. We won it last year. Let's go for a 2-peat.
Yeah.
All right.
I can't wait,
Come
dude.
get lessons.
Anything else we had talked? Did we miss a sport? Did we
Unless you
didn't.
want to talk some motocross. Freaking Eli Tomac, dude.
He's on fire right now.
He's nuts. I'm so mad about Justin Barsha, though.
Get me out of
Yeah.
this stuff.
All I know
Getting,
is I watched something
3
on
points to
Saturday 'cause
Octane.
you guys made me.
You guys all left. As soon as we turned it, we didn't even get the race on, and you guys were all gone.
Yeah. I don't mind watching it. Like when I came back, I sat there and watched it and enjoyed it. But
Oh, it's fun, man.
you just got to get me to actually watch
See,
it.
that's
used to
that's
be
a fantasy.
I
So
used to
I
be
get
really
into
good.
$100 industry idiots league. So it's a bunch of guys that actually work and like pro riders and stuff are in this league and stuff. And they get like this year we got a stupid amount of people. Oh, but like you got to pick. It's like a handicap league for riders and stuff. You pick a team, and every Saturday night. Right? That's what we should get a group together do. Hopefully, I'm making a little bit of money with the podcast. I can offer up a reward or prize or something.
I'd get more into it. See, that's the thing. You got to get me something like that, then I'd actually watch it.
Yeah.
Like what?
Austin has to
How much of a
play?
prize has to be on hand if it was a free entry but prize on hand, and how much would get you
Free?
interested? Yep, free entry.
I get to enter for free.
Enter for free and
Oh,
say it's
dude.
$100 for whoever
Yeah.
wins the league.
I'd watch.
You'd
100
watch?
bucks,
You'd do
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
We might next year do that. Or there is motocross. Motocross is a little bit more difficult, but I guess the only thing you'd have to, well, I guess you wouldn't have to pay for Paul if you can do a free team.
You know what one really entertained me is where it switches from like dirt to like street.
Supermoto, they don't really do that much anymore. They
Those are
kind of
fun.
fizzled out.
Yeah, I like those ones.
Um,
You guys remember that movie Supercross?
Yes.
Used to watch it every day.
yeah,
That was a badass movie.
I know just about every Supercross movie.
You watched that?
Bennett War, that's the newest one that's been out. Yeah, watch that.
Oh yeah, Isn't that on
Military guy
Netflix?
comes back. Yeah, I think it was for a little bit. I don't know if it still is.
Dang. Yeah. I wanna watch
It's on one of them. I think it is on Netflix. It's on one of
have
the
to watch
streaming
that.
servers. But that was a pretty good movie. All right, let's talk about the giveaway if anyone's still listening. I should have probably done this at the beginning thing, but we'll just do it next week.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
going to say something about the hats, too.
Yep. So we got hats in officially.
Right there's
Okay.
the camera.
I'm gonna switch over to this camera here and see if we can get a close up. Take. Switch cameras. If it popped up, nope, it didn't. All right, we'll face.
coming? I'm making you.
For what?
All right. So these
Mhm.
hats came in, $25, gets you entered in for the mini helmet I was supposed to give away, but never got around to posting anything of how to win it. So you're gonna win this signed. Austin, what's the name?
Zaven Collins.
Zaven Collins. And then also
The rookie?
DeAndre Swift signed jersey from Lions. So you're gonna win both. One hat purchase gets you one entry. And I have up to 25 at the moment. I guess if we sell out of those you can pre-order. It'll still get you entered in the drawing, and I'll just have to order more. Or so you just gotta pay the $25. So that's what we're doing. It's gonna run until the end of April to get your purchase in. So I'll probably be posting on social media about this. You can go, if you don't want to hit me up direct, you can go to our website, amateurlife.co, and purchase it on there. I'll have it listed there. So, yeah, double giveaway. Two pretty sweet items, I feel, for a simple hat purchase. And you get a hat out of it, too. Even if you don't win, you still get a hat. So,
Everybody loves hats.
yeah.
They're
Yeah.
pretty sweet too. I look like an idiot.
Except for
in
this
hats.
guy.
If I didn't look like an idiot, I would totally buy one.
He'll grow on you.
Yeah, once I get bald.
2 years.
All right. Well, I think that's all I got.